Okay. So I'd like to hear the opening remark from Hriata Chhangte sir from Mizoram, and he is also a BJP member, advocate, and engineer in Mizoram. So your opening remark on this ongoing issue and also on the recent conflict. Audio, sir. Audio. The audio.
Yeah, sorry.
So you have to unmute. Okay. Yeah.
Afrida, thank you for having me here. And tonight, I see that we are on a positive note, progressive, positive, unlike the so-called Arnab Goswami people wants to know. Okay. So there's no shouting. We're listening to each other. It's very decent. And we're serious about understanding the whole problem and coming up with a solution. I, first of all, would like to inform my distinguished members that though I am a BJP member, I had contested Sarchip by election on a BJP candidate, my home constituency. I am, for tonight's discussion, I am 99% Mizo, 1% BJP. Okay. So politics is not the main thing. Like my friend from Tripura has said, politics should serve good. The ultimate goal of politics is to help, serve the interests of the people. Now, I agree with Patricia, madam, that the whole problem of this is the baby of 1971 NERA Act, wrong and poor implementation of the Act. Now, I'm an engineer. I understand about Survey of India, how the topo sheets are made, surveys have been carried out. So my only submission at this moment is that Assam Chief Minister or the government of Assam doesn't seem to understand that there has been no acceptable boundary line between Mizoram and Assam. Okay. So our Chief Minister is harping on a concept that this is a constitutional boundary, vagera, vagera. But how can you have a constitutional boundary without consulting the state of Mizoram? When the boundary line is not there, you cannot accuse this, you're encroaching my land or I'm encroaching your land. Okay. That's one thing. Another one thing is that what I wanted to share with you is that, like my Naga friend, he has sharing a very interesting historical facts, 1875. My government, Mizoram government, has recently constituted a boundary committee which has declared on Friday, that Mizoram will stand on 1875. Okay. My idea is that I'm an engineer. I am not too much into history or political science. My only understanding is that when we cannot even draw properly on the basis of NERA 1971, I'm afraid we'll not be able to draw on the basis of 1875. Now, Madam has rightly said 1875 NERA, Section 6 of the Act is about Mizoram, in which that creation of UT, the newly formed Union Territory of Mizoram will have the boundary of the Mizo District Council. And what is the boundary of Mizo District Council? The boundary of Mizo District Council is supposed to be the boundary based on notification of Assam 1933. Fine. Now I want to know where is 1933 notification now. See, I am having a Survey of India map here, which I must show. Okay, this is Survey of India map. It is 2010 edition. Okay, in which in the footnote, see Mizoram and Assam boundary, the areas are covered by 6 toposheets. This is a toposheet number 83D11. 83D11 is about that Chhangte area where there was firing, recently. In this toposheet, if you happen to see in the footnote, I will just read out the footnote. The footnote says that the state boundary between Assam and Mizoram, states shown in this sheet, is in conformity with the relevant gazette notification issued by the government of India, but has yet to be verified by the government concerned. Now, I don't understand when both the government have not verified, when the ground verifications are not carried out, how Assam has given in the gazette. Can you have your own boundary drawn without consulting a neighbor. So at present, there is no question of Mizoram intruding or Assam intruding. So practically, there is no boundary. Now, I want to come to the historical part. I'm having one note sheet here. It is form number 46. Okay. Form number 46, Forest Department, Assam, Area of Reserve and Unclassed State Forest, 1896-97. This is 1896-97, in which you will find there is what you call Inner Line Reserve Forest. Area 509, location Lusai territory. Now, I want to know where is this 509 square miles now? Originally, it belonged to Mizoram. And the Assam government was also recognizing this. And while Mizoram was a district council of Assam, the royalty accrued from that land, that inner reserve forest, 70% has been deposited with the state, with the district council of Mizoram till 1971. And all of a sudden, after 1971 NERA, the submission of 70% of the revenue collected from that area has stopped. And now, if I go to the website of Ministry of Environment and Forests and try to find out where is Inner Line Reserve Forest, I find that 220 square miles of 509 is in Mizoram, and the rest 289 square miles of 509 has been snatched away by Assam. Chupke, will be chupke. Bigger brother has snatched away land from his younger brother. मैं क्या बोलता है, अगर if Assam is interested in utilizing the land, he should have told Mizoram government, yes, okay, you guys are from the hills. It's a plain area, so I don't think you will utilize it. Why don't you talk and have this much? So my idea, like Patricia Mukim, madam, I come back to her. The main problem is the whole troubles come because of the wrong implementation of Northeast Areas Reorganization Act 1971. Plus, in Mizoram, in case of Mizoram, we have 509 lost. Now, out of 509, I'm happy that 220 is in Mizoram square miles, 289 of Assam. We would like to have back this land. So the Chief Minister of Assam, he is a new Chief Minister. He is in a full mood now, full throttle now. And I am so came to know that being a BJP guy, way back in 2019, September, when a meeting was held in Guwahati, under the chairmanship of Amit Shahji, the meeting has decided that Northeast borders problem will be solved with Assam and Mizoram, all the states will be solved before the 75th anniversary of Indian independence. That is 15 August 2022. Hemanta ji, he's a young CM, dynamic also, clever also, but he has not done his homework properly. And in the process, he simply wants to draw the line. Yes, this is my Assam in respect of Arunachal, in respect of Mizoram. No, he should not do that. I think the Chief Minister of Assam now should instruct in terms of my Mizoram, the Hailagandi, the Karimganj and the Kachar. This is, please don't go towards Mizoram now. The one we are talking about, the constitutional boundary, which we are harping all these days, all these years, is actually not accepted by Mizos. Afida, I will leave this job to you. Please tell the Assam Chief Minister that there is no constitutional boundary. So he should stop talking about that now. I think after that, well, coming back to, if you permit me, Afida, regarding, hello?
We can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Yeah. Mr. Chhangte, we can hear you. He's frozen.